What's up, Mavericks? If you're a business owner, you're probably already familiar with QuickBooks. QuickBooks has been the default for small business accounting for a long time. You start a business, you sign up for QuickBooks, it's almost automatic, but don't count out Zoho Books. Once a low-key alternative, Zoho Books is now a serious contender, and depending on your setup, it might actually make more sense. So let's break it down the way you'd actually want it explained: what they cost, what they can do, and which one is right for you. No fluff, no hype, just the real stuff that matters if you're tired of bloated software or rising costs. Quick heads up before we dive in, we're comparing Zoho Books to QuickBooks Online, not QuickBooks Desktop, so let's get into it. All right, let's get the money talk out of the way because let's be real, it's usually the first thing on your mind. Zoho Books is cheaper across the board. There's even a free plan if your business makes less than 50,000 bucks a year. And that includes invoicing, mileage tracking, and payment processing, basically everything a freelancer or a micro business needs to get started. Then you've got paid tiers that start at 15 bucks a month if you pay annually, or 20 a month if you go month to month. Prices top out at 275 a month or 240 if you pay annually, but that highest tier includes advanced analytics, up to 15 users, and custom reports, which is basically for larger businesses. QuickBooks Online now starts at 38 bucks a month after a recent price bump and goes all the way up to 275, and that's before you add on payroll, time tracking, or other extras. So when it comes to pricing, the better value depends on what your business actually needs. If you just want the basics, Zoho's free plan is unbeatable. But if you're scaling and need advanced functionality, you'll want to look beyond just the price tag. When it comes to features, both platforms cover the basics with invoicing, bank reconciliation, expense tracking, and reports, but it's how they package and deliver those features that makes the difference. Zoho Books leans into automation. You get recurring invoices, a client portal, built-in time tracking, project management, purchase orders, and sales orders without having to subscribe to the most expensive plan. QuickBooks has a lot of the same features, but you usually have to pay for a higher tier plan to unlock things like time tracking, advanced reporting, or project-based tracking. One place where QuickBooks stands out is reporting. If you got multiple classes, locations, or need granular data views, QuickBooks goes deeper than Zoho in some areas. But if you're a small to mid-sized business that wants automation without the premium price tag, Zoho gives you more out of the box without constantly upselling you. QuickBooks Online is pretty user-friendly, especially compared to the desktop version, but things can get clunky fast. The dashboard is crowded and settings are often buried under layers of menus. Zoho Books feels cleaner and more intuitive. The interface makes sense, the learning curve isn't as steep, and even more complex features like automations are laid out in a way that doesn't make you feel lost. If you've got some accounting experience or a bookkeeper in your corner, QuickBooks won't be an issue. But if you're brand new or don't have hours to spend clicking around, Zoho's simpler UI makes it way easier to hit the ground running. QuickBooks wins when it comes to third-party integrations. It supports over 750 apps, payroll tools, e-commerce platforms, CRMs, the whole 9 yards. Zoho doesn't try to win on quantity. Instead, it focuses on building out its own ecosystem. So if you're already using Zoho CRM, Zoho Inventory, or Zoho Projects, Zoho Books fits right in. The better choice for integrations comes down to this: are you building around Zoho, or are you piecing together tools from all over the internet? It's not about more integrations, it's about the right ones for your setup. Zoho support is solid. You get live chat, email, and phone support even on the lower tiers. And when you hit them up, you usually get a rep who knows what they're doing. QuickBooks is a bit more hit or miss. The help center is solid, but if you need to talk to a real person, be ready to wait, unless you're paying for the advanced plan. That said, QuickBooks does have one thing Zoho doesn't: a massive network of pro advisors, which are basically accountants and bookkeepers certified in the software. If you want a professional to handle the books for you, that QuickBooks network is a big advantage. Here's the bottom line. Zoho Books is great for freelancers, consultants, and small service businesses, basically anyone who wants a clean, automated system that's affordable and easy to use. If you're already on QuickBooks but paying for features you never touch, Zoho's probably worth a serious look. QuickBooks is better for complex businesses, ones with inventory, multiple departments, or a team that needs deep financial insights. But don't just assume, try them side by side. You might be surprised which one actually fits the way you work. Zoho Books has a free plan and QuickBooks has a 30-day trial. So don't just take our word for it, test them both, run both side by side for a few weeks, upload your real data, go through actual workflows and see which one makes your life easier. To learn more about Zoho Books and QuickBooks, check out our full reviews linked in the description below. Try them for yourself and stop overpaying for software that doesn't work the way you do. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video, Mavericks.